Hi everyone, Canoopsy here. We've all been spending a lot more time at home over the last few months, and for me personally, it's given me some time to think about the tech products I use and enjoy at home every single day. And that's what this video is all about. No big sponsors, none of that, just some of my favorite pieces of at-home tech. Let's check it out. Okay, so first up, I'm really into music, discovering new artists, checking out different genres, and I have music playing all day at home. The speakers I've been using for the last few years are these, the Sonos ones. I have two of them, and they sound great. A clear, warm, pleasant sound, great bass, they're consistent, they get super loud, they're awesome. I also mainly use these because of their versatility. They have AirPlay 2 compatibility, so a few taps and it's instantly paired to whatever Apple device I'm currently using. I can also use the Sonos app on non-Apple devices, and the speakers support Google Assistant and Alexa, so you're covered on all bases. This also ties into one of my latest pieces of tech, this record player from Sony. Somehow during quarantine I really got into collecting vinyls, and between ones that I bought myself and ones that I've gotten from family members, I've built up quite the collection. Now, this may be classified as an audiophile crime, but I'm using the Sonos Port, which plugs into the turntable and in turn lets the music from the records play over the Sonos Ones. I really like my Sonos Ones and didn't want to buy a second pair of speakers for my place, so this kinda made sense. But the Port is dumb expensive, so I'd probably advise skipping it if you're smarter than me, and chances are, you probably are. A new addition to my living space is this TV from Samsung called the Serif. It's quite different. I've never really been a fan of having large TVs taking up space in my home, and eventually my whole living space, especially one this small, ends up revolving around where the TV is placed, and that's not ideal. But this TV, which is 43 inches, differs in quite a few areas. First, it's more of a piece of furniture than a traditional TV. You can use the top as kind of a shelf for some light items. And you can put the TV on some sort of shelf or entertainment stand, or use the legs that come in the box. For me personally, this is the move. Instead of aiming to be super thin and futuristic, this TV takes a different design approach. It's called the Serif because, well, it looks like a serifed letter I. I think this TV looks incredible, fits well into my workspace, and matches my aesthetic tastes quite well. It's 4K and LCD, unfortunately not OLED, but I think it still looks great, and movies, games, just the general UI from the Apple TV here, which I've attached at the very bottom with some sticky tape, it all looks stellar. And the speakers are loud and clear, and if I want more volume or surround, I can always hook up the Sonos Ones through AirPlay quite easily. I know we talk about this device a lot on my channel, but I still use and enjoy it, the 2020 iPad Pro. Whether it's for work, entertainment, organization, this is a device that I really enjoy using every day. And you've heard me say it like 100 times so far, but it's pretty much become my main computer. I'm always trying out new things and experimenting with just how much can be done on the iPad for day-to-day work. And also, not work, of course. I drink a lot of coffee, and not being able to go to coffee shops the last few months has kinda sucked. So I invested in my own coffee machine, the Moccamaster by Technivorm. And I'll admit, the design and yellow color option definitely sold me on this coffee machine, but it also makes a damn good cup of coffee. The water comes up from the tank through this tube, and using this shower head-like arm, disperses water evenly over top of the grounds. It's a great coffee machine in terms of its design, build, ease of use, and function, and people who have owned these things for years say they last forever. Okay, this is that time of year in Toronto where the weather is very inconsistent. Some days it's crazy hot, some days it's cold, it's just all over the place. So having this thermostat has been extremely helpful. The Ecobee 4. It looks pretty sweet for a thermostat, and makes changing the temperature at home and when I'm not at home a lot easier and more efficient. It has a touchscreen, Alexa, Google Assistant, Siri and HomeKit support. It has everything. It's also a good way to save energy when you set routines or use some of the built-in smart features. Oh, and speaking of Google Assistant, the smart display versions of the Google Home have become my go-to clocks and smart displays throughout my place. I have one at my desk, this mini one from Lenovo, and this bigger one from Google. And it's sitting on top of this budget plastic mount I found on Amazon, which is a great little creation. I basically just use it for controlling smart accessories, getting recipes, the time, news, weather. It's just a really good central hub for managing things at home and staying updated all the time. And finally, this humidifier from Taotronics. With the heat on, the colder weather, the drier air, my skin and throat tend to get quite a bit dry overnight. And this humidifier has been a solid, simple, and affordable way to keep some humidity and moisture in the air. It's been pretty helpful for me, and also doubles as an essential oil diffuser if you want to use it for that. So there you go, a quick look at some of my favorite pieces of tech that I've really been enjoying using over the last little while. And let me know in the comments down below some of your personal favorite pieces of tech that you've been enjoying using every single day. Whether it be your phone, earbuds, new game console, computer, TV, whatever, let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe, and thank you for watching.